You know what time it is.
Boom shakalaka!
Woo! All right!
Yeah!
Hey! Boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom!
All right. Thanks for that.
I'm pretty excited about this Boom Shakalaka. We have a live audience today, Travis.
Absolutely, and I'm very excited as well. Really good guests coming in today.
Yeah.
A lot of good content to talk about, and should be a really good show.
It will be, and it's really great having you here home for a change.
Thank you. I love having any kind of excuse to come back home, so
Yeah.
you gave me a good one on this one.
I did. I love it how you don't want to let me down. We have some great guests today, besides you, Travis.
Absolutely. And do you want to go ahead and start talking about them now?
I want to just say, who do we have? Who do we have on deck?
Well, we have Cora Turner, who has actually played a really big role in my life, in my education. And then we also have Patrick Antipass,
Yes.
who is a very unique and pivotal person in this community, and I really look forward to talking to both of them.
Yes, yes. Like you said, Cora was your principal for a while.
Yes,
and
good
you
old
were in
Logan.
her office from time to
Just
time.
gonna put all my business out there, huh?
But
I've paid her a couple visits.
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that.
Okay. And Patrick Antipass, as you said, is a very pivotal person, and he's very helpful here in this community.
Absolutely.
Yes, he's a spokesperson for the Congolese population that we have here in town now, and as well as he works at Operation. Hey, I love it when we're live. Operation Threshold as a home visitor. So,
Nice.
yeah, we'll get to find out all kinds of stuff about them.
That is awesome.
We want to say welcome to our Facebook Live audience. And
What up?
Yeah. For those that are maybe watching on television, that's what we do. We talk to the Facebook Live audience, so you may wonder what's going on, but that's how we do it.
Absolutely.
Yes. We have some comments that will be coming. We want to tell everybody the first 15 that comment today will be put in a drawing for a bottle of wine, because it is our 1 year anniversary.
1 year
month.
anniversary. That year. That is awesome. And this year has gone by so fast. It does seem like just yesterday that I saw the first one that you guys did. And
the camera was sideways.
The camera was sideways, absolutely. So you've definitely come a long way.
We've come along, started on the bottom, now we're here, son.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Yes, and everybody, just so you don't wonder, Chaveevah did not shave her head. And, okay, we won't even go any further, but this is Travis.
I was like, where are you going with this?
Mother and son, Chaveevah's gone.
Chaveevah's on vacation, so I am filling in, and I'm very excited to be doing so.
Yes, and I'm sure she'll be saying something to us, because she better be watching while she's in Arizona with Rashona and Robbie.
Is that where she is?
Yeah,
Oh,
in the warm weather.
I'll tell you what, it's finally warming up here, though, so I'm excited about that. I thought winter was never going to end.
I know.
So I'm
I
glad
know.
that I'd still rather be in Arizona, but I'll take this weather here. It
Exactly.
doesn't get much better than this.
You know, your Uncle Dondi is pretty upset about, he just left California, and he came and it
California.
snowed
I know.
6 inches while he was here.
Yep, he came right into a blizzard, so I'm guessing he's probably really missing California weather.
He was
at
glad
that
to
time.
see it warm up.
Right, absolutely. I think we all were.
Yes. So Zion, do we have any comments?
Yes. Nicole Netolicki Hansen
Okay.
says, congratulations on your anniversary.
Oh, thank
Nice.
you. I'll drink to that.
Absolutely.
Banks says, hey, beautiful people.
Hey,
What up, Phil? Big Phil?
Hey, he's
Looking
in.
good, y'all.
Oh, thank you. He's in Arizona too.
Nice. Got viewers all over the world.
Oh yes.
Love it.
Camlia Jacobson says, hi, happy Friday to both of you.
Oh
Happy
yes.
Friday
Hey
to you.
Kimmy. It's good to see Kim always.
Velveeta Robertson says,
Hey.
happy anniversary.
Oh yes, Velveeta, always on time.
That's right.
She shows up every Friday, and we love it. Love you, sis.
That's right.
Yeah.
Love our regular viewers.
Yes, it's all about them, because some
That's right.
people like to join us live
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
talk to us.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, so we're going to shout out to our last week's winner. We have a drawing today, too, but who won last week,
Now,
Travis?
quick question. Is it too late for me to enter?
Honey,
Little
you
Will?
can't play. No, don't. I love it. He drops his head.
Okay.
No, you're not eligible. But we do
Fine.
have a winner from last week, and that's Francine Venarsdale.
That's right. Congratulations,
Yes.
Francine.
And there's her picture. Yay, Francine, you rock. Whoop, whoop. Yes, and she came out, and we had a nice lunch together, and I gave her the wine, and she didn't invite me to drink it with her, but
What?
that's all good. You
Oh,
know, I
man.
see
Oh,
how
well.
she is now.
Next time.
Right.
time.
We got to pick a new winner.
That's right.
So why don't we just do that right now?
Okay.
Zion,
Sounds good.
drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please.
I
Here,
like
I'll
that.
hold the ball and you draw.
Oh, I get to
Yes.
draw. Okay, I like that. All right, good luck, everybody. The last 15 that commented last week. And the winner is Kevin Coppage.
Kevin. All
Hey,
right.
we got a guy this
Hey.
time. All
Congratulations, Kevin.
right. Congratulations, Kevin.
Awesome.
Right. Very right. Okay. And next we got and you know what? Kevin, he also won a book.
Oh, yes.
Right. Talk about that book, Travis.
So this book, it's called 99 Nuggets, and it's actually just that. Now, obviously not nuggets as in food, but little pieces of
You got food in
inspiration.
there?
Nah,
No food?
nah.
Soul
and
food.
I'm soul food. There you go. But 99 bits of inspiration, motivational quotes, things like that. It's actually written by my very own brother-in-law,
Yes.
Breon Martin, and so it's a very well put together book. It's great for a graduation gift. I think it's one of those things where you just pick up right when you need it and just get a quick little boost of inspiration.
Yeah, it's kind of like a devotional.
Absolutely.
You know, a daily devotional. 99 nuggets, biblical truths for everyday life. So, Kevin, you are the proud winner of this.
Right.
And we want you to go to lnlpublishing.com,
there you go.
I believe.
Yep.
Or Chastity or Breon Martin on Facebook. You know, we ain't going to get all formal.
No, that's what I was going to say. That's going to be your best bet to contact them and get more information for those of you that did not win and you still want a book. Now, the thing I like about this is because I'm not a big reader, which
Right.
Miss Turner can attest to probably from my Logan days. I'm not a big reader, so something like that where you just open the book, get your soul food for the day just really quick, and then put it back down. You don't have to sit there for hours and read because I don't have a very long attention span.
Yes.
So for those of you that are
I
like
can
me,
attest for that.
so for those of you that are like me, I think this is a perfect addition to your book collection.
Sure. Right on your bedside. Wake up, read.
That's right.
Okay. All right. Moving on. We have birthdays.
Oh, shoot.
Yes, birthdays indeed. And we're going to read off. We have a few names, and we hopefully we inboxed you a happy birthday. We like to say happy birthday to all of our Facebook friends, but there's quite a few of you, and we love you, but we can't say it to everybody all the time. But anyway.
So
Happy
can I
birthday.
can I go ahead and read some of the
Please.
names? Okay, so big happy birthday goes out to Yvette Ferguson Pruitt,
Yes.
Terry Salas,
Yes. Go, baby. Okay, go ahead.
Robbie Carter.
Yes.
Happy
hey,
birthday.
B.
Yaciel Davis.
Yes.
And if I butchered your name, it's her fault.
Oh, that's how I thought it sounded like. It's a nice name.
It's a beautiful name. Toby Cole
Yes.
and Tia Ferguson.
Tia Ferguson, yes.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. You get to sing.
Yeah. I'm not gonna sing.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Woo! It almost sounds like I could.
You can
didn't
sing,
sing.
Mama.
No.
I did. I was singing on the inside.
Okay. All right. Travis, you're too much fun. Okay. Inbox us your birthday or special celebration, and we'd love to shout out to you. Zion, you have more comments.
Yes. Phil Banks also says, LOL, Phil here.
What up, Phil?
We're laughing out loud too, Phil.
Marla
Here's Phil.
Cranbrink says, happy anniversary, cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Marla, my girl, she came over and claimed her bottle of wine real quick.
I don't blame her.
Phil
And she
Banks
shared
says he also made sure Chaveevah's watching.
There you
Oh,
go.
yes. Hey, Chevy, I miss you.
We all do.
Deborah Saffold says, good day to all.
Hey, Debbie.
Hey.
We had a blast with her when she was on the show, too.
Michelle Ridgway says, happy Friday.
Happy Friday indeed, Michelle.
Shaviva says, hey y'all, I'm watching you with Phil. So.
Okay, great.
What up?
Thank you, Chaveevah. Happy vacation.
Yeah,
Chaveevah,
enjoy it.
Chaveevah. Okay. Thank you so much, Zion. So we are getting to the last part of our show before we introduce our wonderful guests.
Yes.
We have to, first of all, I would like to personally say, Travis, thank you for this lovely necklace. I surprised you, didn't I?
You did. I did not even.
He thought I was going to say something else.
I did.
But yeah, I love
It looks great on you.
I find myself trying to wear black a lot.
Okay.
Okay. But beside that, I'd like to also thank you. He bought this for me for Christmas, and it was a beautiful gift. I really liked it.
Well, it looks great on you.
Thanks, son. And so the other thing I want to say is thank you for supporting the Rocki and Chaveevah show.
Absolutely.
With your support, we are able to get to more people and do more things, buy more gifts to give away, and so we really appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to support and sponsor the program, because obviously I've been a huge fan for a long time since you guys started. So just to kind of see you guys develop and grow and just kind of spread positive energy throughout the community. I mean, I just couldn't wait to get to be a part of it. So I'm very honored.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And speaking of growing, some people are buying their first home this spring, and some people are looking to move out of their first home and maybe buy another home. What would your suggestions to these people be?
Great question. Yes, call me. Yes. No, but in all seriousness, this is the prime time of the real estate market. So, I mean, I know it's not a real estate show, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. But I did just want to say, for those of you that are looking to either buy, sell, or invest in real estate, this is definitely the time to do it. And I know it's always a good time to put your money in something that's not going to lose equity as time goes by. And real estate is one of the very few assets that will continue to gain equity as time goes by. And a lot of people don't really understand how easy it is to start that process. So
it's so much better than renting. Buying a home is where you really got stock in real estate, and that's always a good thing.
Absolutely. And I tell people all the time, when you rent, I mean, and there are certain situations where it makes sense for someone to rent, but just keep in mind that when you are paying rent, you are doing basically nothing but making your landlord rich. And you could be putting that money into something that's going to build, like I said, build equity for yourself and your family. Now, a lot of people, if you're able to afford rent, chances are there's a good possibility that you can actually get pre-approved for a home mortgage. So
right, that's a good point.
It all starts with a phone call, and then like I said, call myself. My email address is everywhere on my marketing stuff, so shoot me an email, and I'd love to get those people started.
All right. Well, thank you again, Travis. And we have some other supporters.
Yes.
We've had a few others. We've had Frugal Finds.
Frugal Finds. Yes, they've been a big supporter for a while.
Yes. An Old School Lounge.
Love that place.
Yeah, that's a great place, and they're very supportive. And East End Automotive and Detail. We've got Big Q on deck. The clothing store is going to be supported. If you'd like to be a supporter, just inbox us. We'd love to have you join our team.
Yeah, and that's what it is. It's not, it's not a donation where I'm just going to throw money at somebody and then just fall back. It's actually you're joining a team and you're contributing to something that is positive for the community, which is something that we all should want.
Well, thank you. What a great pitch.
I'll send you the bill later.
Oh, okay. I knew there was a catch. Okay. Well, quickly, we're just going to talk about one more thing, and then we get to our wonderful guest.
All right.
And you know what time it is? It's time to talk about the
Soul Town. Hey.
That's right. This is Waterloo's own homegrown magazine, The Soul Town. And Miss Gabby herself is on the front cover. And she's talking. It's a great story about Gabrielle, and she. The name of the story is my mic sounds nice.
There you go.
So chilling.
Yes, and I just want to take a moment. I don't mean to cut you off, but
No.
you talk about talent in a family. Like that is one extremely talented family, and just very artistic. They articulate all kinds of just positive energy, and every time I watch them perform, whether it's spoken word, I know I can't remember her name, but Gabby's younger sister does the dance.
Keisha.
Keisha, is that what it is?
Keisha,
Keisha,
yes.
she does the dance. That is just one beautiful, very talented family.
Right, of course. And they start out with the matriarch chilling. Well, actually, the
Oh,
matriarch
man.
is Pauletta, her mom. But they are all, like you said, very talented, gifted people that have brought their talent together and produced a beautiful product.
That's right.
Which is the Soul Town. And enough about chilling and Cherie and all that. What about me? Okay.
What's your name again?
Boom shakalaka is in the book. My name is Mama to you.
Okay.
Okay. But please remember to get your Soul Town.
Yes.
And you can go to www.thesoultown.com. Or
right.
you can get it at Earth's Beauty Supply on 4th Street. Everybody knows where Earth's is. Or you can pick one up at Tri-City Clothing as well if you want to hold a physical copy in your hand, as many of us do.
That's right.
Okay. So we've done the wine drawing. Yeah, thank you.
This,
Yeah, okay. They get it, Travis.
no, I'm just,
Oh.
I'm amazed because the green screen is in the back and it's
I
actually
know.
showing up on the camera.
Oh,
the background,
is it?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, that is cool. Wow. How about that? All right. Okay.
All right,
no-
sorry.
Yeah, kids will be kids.
And thus my attention span.
Right,
problems.
there you go.
There you go.
All right, couple more comments before we, no? Okay, good enough. Well, without further delay.
Finally.
Yes, I know, we got so much to talk about with our guests. And it's okay if we go over a little bit because we're cool like that, you know, we can do it all. So we're going to introduce our guests. And
Yes.
we have from Waterloo Schools, our very own Waterloo homegrown Cora Turner.
The one and only.
Yes. Welcome,
Welcome.
Cora.
Thank you.
And we also have Mr. Patrick Osaka Antipass.
Hey,
Yes.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Welcome. Thank you both for joining us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
so-
excited to have both of you to join us today.
Thank you.
I'm also excited. It's an honor for me to be here with you guys.
Oh, thank
Thank
you,
you.
Patrick. It's an honor having you. And Cora, I know you from when I was knee-high to grasshopper, basically. We have known each other. We're both Waterloo products.
We are very
Yes.
proud to be from Waterloo.
Yes.
And once again, I thank you for having me on the show.
Oh,
It
you're
feels
so welcome.
it feels like just special to be here with you.
Oh, thank you. It's very exciting.
Yes.
Yes, and I think we'll start with you. What do you want to ask Patrick?
So I am just curious about what exactly it is that you do because I've heard quite a bit of amazing things as far as outreach and things that you do in the community. Talk to us a little bit about what it is that you do.
Okay, thank you, Travis. Thank you, Miss Rocki, for this opportunity.
Absolutely.
It's not really, it doesn't come every day
Oh,
for like immigrant and French speaker to be a guest in a show.
Oh.
Doesn't happen every day. And
so your
I
native
al-
language is French?
Yeah, so I always like to tell people, my audience, when I'm given an opportunity to speak, I always like to tell people that the reason why my English is broken is because my French is perfect. So,
There you go.
so
And Patrick, you know French, I think French is the language of love. I think it's so lovely. It's such
Yes.
a beautiful language.
yeah, so that's my first language, and yeah, so here in Waterloo, I moved up here from Charlotte, North Carolina, and where I landed from Africa, from the Democratic Republic of the Congo in 2008.
Yeah.
And then without any English skills, I went to some community college back there in Charlotte, in North Carolina, to learn English. And then when I felt like I know a little bit, I decided to go to the Ohio State University to pursue with my study, because I came in the United States with a bachelor degree in law.
Oh,
So
my
I went to the Ohio State University for Masters of Law degree, and I graduated in 2014.
Wow.
After graduation, and my friend who was here in Waterloo told me that, okay, now that you're done with school, there's some good opportunity for you here, so please come up here. That's why I moved up here in Cedar Valley area.
Wow.
Oh my, what
Wow, talk
an
about excellence.
inspiration.
So, and I really love this area. I love the place, despite the terrible weather that make me want to run back to Africa.
Oh, the terrible winter. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would make me want to run.
Yeah.
I have nowhere to go.
Take us back to Africa with you.
Right, shovel my way back in the door. But
Yes.
listen, so, and you do a lot of things for the community, number one being an advocate for the Congolese population. Do you have regular meetings? What do you do as an advocate for the people that come from your home?
Okay, so when I got here in Waterloo, I found my fellow Congolese. They started an organization, like an association for Congolese of Waterloo. So that's how we call it, the Congolese Community of Waterloo. That's our association, and we also did apply for 501c7 that we already
sure.
got as an association,
Nonprofit.
nonprofit,
Nice.
and we organized an association. So our mission is to help our fellow Congolese who come after us, who have difficulties about trying to settle here in Cedar Valley area, trying to get a job, trying to find out where to go and start learning the language. That's
Right.
because that's the first barrier we have here. So, and we're trying to do our best to help those people, and also do what we can to promote our culture here in America.
Oh,
So that's
Nice.
also one of our mission here. And we have a lot of stuff that we're trying to do, because we just at the beginning, and also we're trying to find out our way to know really how to operate here as an association, because we don't know a lot about America.
Right.
And
Do
that's
you
why
have translators in the hospitals and things like that?
At Covenant,
Okay.
there's a problem, because I work with a lot of Congolese as a home visitor at Operation Threshold,
Yes.
and also as a Congolese advocate. I work with a lot of women who have problem with health insurance
Right.
coverage during their pregnancy and stuff. So a lot of them been complaining about not being able to have an interpreter at Covenant Hospital.
Right.
Ireland do provide an interpreter, but at Covenant Hospital, a lot of people have been complaining about not having an interpreter. So that's an issue people have, and they've been calling me to help them
You can't
transfer.
be everywhere.
They've been calling me to help
I
them
bet.
transfer from Covenant to Ireland. So that's what I did, help them.
Right. Now, Patrick, I could not imagine coming to a new country, not speaking the language, not familiar with the culture, the way things are done, health insurance. There's, like you said, there's so many barriers. What would you suggest to, and I know you focus on the Congolese population, but there's immigrants that are in that same scenario from all over the world.
Right. Yeah.
What do you recommend for immigrants that are just having a hard time finding health insurance or finding different resources in the community?
Okay. What I would suggest to those people is, because it depends on the status of the immigrant.
Okay.
So there's some other who are here just for work purpose.
Right.
There's some other who are here as a resident.
Okay.
As my fellow Congolese, a lot of them are resident. There's some who are here as a student. There's some here who are here as asylum seeker. So there's different status of
Sure.
asylum. So to those different category of people, there's different advice you have to give to
Sure, you
those
can't-
different.
there's not one
there's no
broad
there's no
blanket
there's no
statement for that.
one broad advice you can give to all
Right.
those category of people, because each person is concerned his own regarding his own status.
Right.
So, but what I can say is, we are facing a lot of difficulties here in the United States because, for example, there's a lot of people who I know that are residents,
Yes.
and as a resident, they have work authorization, and when they work, they got tax cut. They cut tax on their salary,
sure.
on their salary.
Tax, yeah.
Yeah. So every paycheck they got tax cut.
Right.
And all my people from Africa, they are hard worker. Because why we work hard? Because we had to try to provide all our need here in the United States, and also try to provide to the need of our people back home.
Oh, yes, yes.
So we have like 2 different bills we pay every month.
Right, of
We
course.
pay bill
And-
here, we pay
and for
bill
just-
back in Africa.
Yes.
But what happened to my people is, when we got tax cut, and as Americans, those people who are resident, they cut them tax
sure.
at the same way as Americans. But when it comes to their benefits, public benefits, welfare, those people are not qualified because they are not U.S. citizens. But they do cut them taxes as the same way as Americans.
It doesn't work both
So
ways.
that's,
yeah.
that double standard
It
is
is.
something that really that are people really frustrated about, and people are really concerned about what they have to do. That's why,
Right. And
and
where-
I've been seeing some people moving from Waterloo to other states because they work hard. The majority of Congolese who are here in the Cedar Valley area works at Tyson, and
Oh,
they
I
work
bet
hard
they-
over there.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, that's hard
And,
work. I know.
Yeah,
I'm a
they work
laborer
hard.
myself.
Yeah.
But your time is up, honey.
No, but
No,
in
no.
all seriousness, I think part of the uphill battle would probably just be educating the rest of us, because, like you said, I couldn't imagine being in those shoes, and I also didn't know until you just said it. You know, some of the battles that you guys are facing. So you have a very important role.
Oh,
and
Yeah.
yes.
we
So
definitely-
so some of good action that are really producing some fruit right now is the one we took with Mayor Quentin. We came
Oh,
to
yes.
meet with him and try to express our need about the jobs.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Well,
we talked to
good.
him to see if there's a way that we can have our employers here in Cedar Valley area try to hire our Congolese people in the company in order for them to really get other job in other places instead of just all of them going to Tyson.
Oh, Tyson is not
So
the only
because
employer,
most
right?
of so most of them go to Tyson. So we wanted to see if there's a way they can. I mean, I know that they have language barrier, and Tyson do provide interpreters. But so what we suggested is if those employer can hire those among us who speak a little bit English, so those can be interpreter for those who do not speak English.
Absolutely. Now,
That-
Patrick, what is, sorry to cut you off, what is,
Your time is up, too.
Yep, I know. What, for the people that would like to continue this,
Keep
for
talking.
the people that would like to continue this conversation, learn more about it, how
Right.
can they reach you?
Yes, that's
we
the
have
question.
our Facebook page.
Okay.
That is the Congolese community of Waterloo. And
Okay.
we wrote it in a little bit in our language. We wrote Waterloo, Congo. We wrote Congo, Waterloo, Mboka na biso.
Okay.
Mboka na biso is in one of our dialects, meaning our country.
Got
So
it.
Congo and Waterloo, our country. So that's what it does mean. And
Nice.
Congo, Waterloo, Mboka na biso, that's our Facebook
And
page
it's
where
actually
you can.
user-friendly for your people from your
Yeah, so I'm actually the administrator of the page. So anytime, anyone who try to contact us will really directly talk to me, and I will see how we
Okay,
can
can you speak
continue the
up
conversation.
really, because our Facebook audience, I'm afraid that, you know, your voice is a little bit low. If you could speak up and say that Facebook page for the people that may be watching on Facebook, it is Congo of Waterloo.
Yeah, Congo Waterloo Mboka Nabiso
There
is
you go.
our
Mboko
Facebook.
Nabiso.
Mboka
Now,
Nabiso.
and I would imagine that you guys would post and tag their page on
That's
your
your
page.
job.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
your job today.
So tune in to Rockin' Chaveevah's Facebook page, and we will promote his page as well for those of you that didn't understand that.
Yeah.
But a lot of good content there and a lot of good work. And thank you again for everything that you do, because that is a very important role. that you're in.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And
you're
I
so
would like to
welcome.
add that we really are appreciative of people we found here
Oh,
who are
absolutely.
it's a pleasure.
always
And
always want to help.
yes,
Absolutely.
if you don't
People are
mind
always going
writing
to help.
writing that down for us so we can post it right on our
Right, we'll
page.
make sure we get it right.
While we talk to Miss
Okay.
Turner here,
Yeah, Miss Turner.
have Miss Turner we saved for last because we know you got so much going on.
Yes, yes.
Yes, we want to talk to you, Cora, about your wonderful career as a Waterloo native. You started on the bottom, now you here, just like us, right?
Actually-
Tell us about your education first. of
I
all.
actually, we moved to Iowa in 1965. I graduated through the Waterloo Community School District
And you moved from where? I thought you was
from
born-
Mississippi.
Oh, you
No,
did from Mississippi.
from Durant, Mississippi.
Durant,
Yes.
okay.
In 65, my entire family came here. Went
Okay.
through the Waterloo schools. After graduation, I got my degree from Wartburg College.
Oh,
When I first started in school, I wanted to be a social worker. I've always had the avenue of wanting to work and help others and work with people. Coming out of Wartburg, I actually decided to work with the city of Waterloo. I worked for the city of Waterloo for approximately 10 years as in the personnel area. After leaving City of Waterloo, I thought I wanted to work for Deere & Company for a while.
you thought?
Yes.
Okay.
I did. So after going through Deere & Company, I decided that wasn't the field that I wanted. I landed in working for education. I went back and got my teaching degree, ended up in administration, and have loved the journey that I've had with Waterloo schools.
Right, and as they say,
Yes.
the rest is history.
The rest
rest
is
is
history.
Oh,
Yes,
my.
yes.
And now you are at a fork in the road. You get to retire soon, or what's going on there?
I'm planning to actually retire in October. It's kind of a bittersweet moment for me. I've worked all my life.
Yes.
But I feel at this time, it's time for me now to go out and just enjoy life
Right.
and look back.
Well,
It's
I
difficult.
would say that that's a very well-deserved retirement, and
Thank
I
you.
mean, I know because I've been born and raised here in Waterloo, and so I've been around a lot of education faculty, and that's one thing that I can say vividly out of memory for Cora Turner is that you have that knack of serving the students and still, getting on ground level with them, interacting with them, and building that relationship and that bond that I think is so important in the educational system.
I've always felt that I could build relationships with anyone. Working with students have been a passion for me. Having my own children in the Waterloo School District, raising them here in Waterloo, staying involved with students in the community, with you, Travis, with friends, as we grow, has been my life, all
Yes,
my
it
life.
has. I'm a
So
witness.
it's something that I have truly enjoyed. As I look back over my career, daily, students come up to me, Ms. Turner, you don't remember me. And as we go back, I can remember different things about each of the students that I've served. And I see it as a blessing to where I've achieved and what I've stood for in life and working with students.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Students, yes,
Students
indeed.
first, yes.
Students are first and foremost, family, I'm sure.
Yes.
God, family, students, somewhere down the line here. And then you still have time to do other stuff. I saw you last summer at the Waterloo Homecoming, sitting at the front desk, and I mean, you're a lot of a church, very active in your church, and you also have grandchildren.
I do. I have
Yeah.
my first grandchild this year, Aubrey. She actually controls my life, and I love her dearly.
And now that's Ramon.
And it's a girl. It's Ramon. I have,
Ramon,
yes,
right? His-
3 sons, Terrence, Ramon, and Corey.
Yes.
And yes, the Aubrey is Ramon's child.
I'm telling
yes.
you, isn't it the best, Cora?
Oh, it's the best.
Everything, you know, I know it sounds so cliche, but isn't it? It's just so true.
She's my heart.
Grandchildren are the best because you
She's my heart.
actually do get to spoil them and then send
them
them
home.
you
Yes,
know.
yes. That is true.
Now, a couple questions. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sure
No,
you have
no,
your.
you're doing
I'm sure you have
fine.
your own
You're
questions to
fine.
ask.
I appreciate
So,
you.
in regards to the Waterloo Community Schools, like I said, being a product of the Waterloo schools, obviously I have a huge interest in what's going on. Are there any new developments or any things that are happening in the school district that our listeners might be interested in learning about?
One of the best things that's happening in Waterloo that wasn't there, Travis, when you were there is our Career Center. There's so many opportunities in careers that's being into our development for Waterloo schools. Central Middle School now is actually Central Avenue for a Career Center. All type of opportunities for students to actually go hands-on with nursing, in engineering, in different fields that were not there when we were in school and you were coming out.
That is such an added plus.
It has to be. I want students in the high schools to know you can schedule into our Career Center. It's something that you have an opportunity to become involved in. Seek out the passion in the career option that you want to work with before you actually graduate.
Amazing.
Now, and Miss Turner, I think that's such an important addition to the schools out there, because I do always talk about how a lot of these students, they go through the school system and they think that they might have 1 or 2 different options: go to college, go to the military, or just start working. There's so many other options, and I think that program that you just mentioned is something that sheds light on a lot of their options that they have.
If given the opportunity to come back, Jeff Frost is the gentleman that's actually spearheading that. I would love for him to share all the opportunities that's out there. It's amazing on the new opportunities that have come forth just for our Career Center. Each and every week, there's an additional company that signs on and has opportunities for our students to become engaged.
Wow.
We need to get it out there. We need to have students schedule into the opportunities that are available in our community. It's amazing what we can bring forth now in Waterloo from when you were a student, when it's just amazing.
Yeah.
Yes,
A lot
it
of
is.
opportunities.
I tell you what, it's a
And-
beautiful thing to watch,
Oh,
to
I
see
agree.
the growth.
See it evolve, yes.
I agree.
And how can people find out about these wonderful things? There is a website, Waterloo Schools.
Waterloo Schools, all you need to do is send us an email, get a hold of Tara Thomas. She's our communications
Yes.
person. We would come on the road to share their information with anyone. We have
Yes.
brochures about our programming, and often just stopping in at the front desk. We can get someone to come and address you, share information with you, send information out. All you need to do is hit us up at Waterloo Schools.
There you go. And if they're trying to contact you after October, no deal. Right? The cake's all dough. You're done. You're going to be relaxing and vacationing
You know,
and
that's
grandchildren.
That's a dream. I'm trying to work myself into that pattern, but it's going to take some time for me to
Yes.
disconnect. I've always served Waterloo, and my job has become my life. I enjoy
Yes.
what I do.
Yes.
I enjoy working with people. So, yes, I'll be around for a little while, probably.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you'll enjoy everything when you retire. It
I'm
just
looking
takes a
forward
little
to
getting
it.
used to.
Yes, it
I'm
does.
a witness to that too. And Zion, I know it's time to wrap up. I have one more announcement, but I think we're on the city time and they're cool. So let's just see what else people are saying.
So, first is Peggy Passon.
Peggy, yes.
Happy Friday.
Hey, Peg. Happy Friday.
Mardessa Smith
Yes.
also says Happy Friday.
Oh, yes. They want the wine for next week. See, they're making comments. We love it. Thank you.
And then Audrey Moore says
Yes.
Friday blessings. Hashtag awesome video.
Oh, thank you so much, Audrey, for joining us.
Shirley Montgomery Wilson says boom shakalaka.
Boom
shakalaka.
shakalaka, Cheryl. Hello. Thank you so much.
Margie Walker says hello from Florida.
Oh, hello, beautiful. I saw that new profile picture. You looking good.
Shirley J. Halton says, hey ladies, happy Friday.
Oh,
Keep
happy-
making us look good.
Happy Friday, the honeymooners, her and Billy.
Billy.
They're always on the honeymoon on Friday. Every Friday is date night.
There you go.
It's like, Shirley, seriously? Get a room. No, I'm just kidding.
She also says, very valuable information.
Oh,
Thank
good.
you, young man, and Mr. I can't read the rest, my bad.
Okay,
Oh,
I
the
know
thing is
we
in the
got
way.
the thing
Yeah.
in the way. That's okay. That's okay. Thank you. All right, we're gonna go ahead and call that it for comments. I know my daughter, your sister Chastity, will be upset if I don't talk about the. Okay, let me read it right now. She told me tag text 10 challenge. So that starts Tuesday, May 1st through May 10th, and it'll be at the Royal Legacy Christian Academy.
Which I am extremely excited about,
You
by the way. I'm
are.
just gonna
That
throw
is
out there
amazing.
again.
So please support this effort. They want you to, number one, take a selfie by their school sign, which is posted right there at 715 East 4th Street. Then they want you to put it on Facebook or Instagram, tag 10 people, and then text the 10 people and challenge them to give $10 or more. And then they want you to give $10 or more to the Royal Legacy Christian Academy. So those are some things that'll be happening, and you really want to support this effort because we all need an affordable way to teach children in a Christian environment.
Right, and I just want to throw out there that I think it's really important to support, you know, whether it's monetarily or just being there, helping out however you can. Because unfortunately, there's a lot of people that complain about the lack of opportunities in the
Right.
Cedar Valley, especially Waterloo. Well, this is your chance,
This is your chance
to
to
do
be a
something
part.
about it, you know, and just put your money where your mouth is. Get involved with the school board and all the things that are happening in our education system because, like it or not, that's our future.
Yes.
And we have to become more engaged in that stuff. And this the Royal Legacy school that's starting up is another one of those
Another
very
option.
valuable options that these kids need to know about. So I think
Very
it's so
true.
many amazing things happening.
Yes, right here in Waterloo.
I must stop and give a shout out to Travis. I'm very proud of you and who
Oh.
you've become.
Well, thank you.
As
Yes.
students, it's important for us to see our young people continue to move forward.
Yes.
Breon was my student also,
Okay.
so I have to say thank you, Breon. I love you.
Yes.
I appreciate what both of you young men are doing.
Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Well,
That means a
thank
lot
you,
coming
Cora.
from somebody like you. That
And you
really
know,
does.
that's what we do. We're
Yes.
glad to have, some positive
Yes.
input and some encouragement and some
Yeah.
advocacy.
And I would like to say the same thing as well. I'm very glad to meet with Travis today because I know that there's a lot of Congolese who wanting
yes.
to own houses, homes,
Sure.
but they don't know where to start
Yes.
and what to do. So now that I met Travis, so I
Yes,
think
now you got a
I will
solution.
try to help them by sending them to Travis.
Yes.
There you
So,
go.
well, I would love to help. I would love to help them out because that is a very pivotal move in building your self wealth. So that's definitely important.
Indeed. Wow, now I'm feeling all warm and fuzzy. You
I
mean
think
all
that's
this
just the
happened
wine, Mama.
because
That's
of
just the
me?
wine.
No, it's the wine. Okay. Well, I'm thinking by now all hearts and minds are clear.
That's right. Cheers.
And
Cheers to the weekend.
yes.
Yes.
So we're going to ask you to keep doing what makes you awesome because
Yep. Well, that's supposed to, I missed my line there. Oh, because you
it
makes us all look good.
All right.
That's
Until
right.
next
Put me on the
time.
spot. Cheers.
See you next time.
Thank you.